Video creators of all levels often underestimate the importance of recording proper audio. In this video, I will teach you the top 5 basic issues to keep in mind when recording audio. If you find this content useful, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Top 5 basic issues to keep in mind when recording audio. Hi, I'm Falcon and this is the Self-Produced Audio channel. I have been involved in sound recording and post-production for my whole career as a media artist and have made some basic mistakes when recording audio and witnessed other people making similar mistakes. This is a huge problem because bad audio can harm any video production regardless of how good the visuals are. In a podcast, it's even more crucial to have good audio as that's your main communication method with the audience. Do I have a microphone? The first thing to consider when recording audio is having an external microphone. Sounds very basic, but many times when shooting video, people use the built-in microphone of their cameras or cell phones instead of using an external microphone. There are many types of microphones and an immense variety in features and price points. Depending on what you want to do and your budget, you can consider a vocal microphone, a condenser, a shotgun, or a lavalier. Just make sure what you have is of good quality enough. Don't use a $20 karaoke toy microphone. Also, use something that focuses on capturing one voice, that it's directional, dynamic, or supercarried. Do not get an omnidirectional microphone that will pick up all sounds from every direction. When you buy a microphone, check if it needs a power source, which can be batteries or phantom power. Then when you record, make sure you have the power source, otherwise your microphone will be useless. Monitoring. Just like you need a microphone, you also need headphones, and make sure you use them. If you are producing a podcast, you should get used to having headphones on while you speak. It might be a little hard at first, as your own voice interrupts you, but you can get used to it with some practice. Any guests or actors most preferably should also wear headphones, as that helps them evaluate their own voice. If you, as a host or voice actor, don't want to wear headphones, then your sound recordist or technician should. At the very least, check your sound after recording to make sure you don't need another take with better sound. When using headphones, be very careful about the monitoring volume level, which is separate from the recording level. Any correction should be done on the recording level, not on the monitoring level. The monitoring level should always remain constant, so you can use it as a proper reference to determine if the recording level is okay. Background noise. A simple thing to look out for is the background noise as well as the general noise level, which can also be caused by the recording gear. In our daily life, we are used to filtering out enormous amounts and varieties of noises, but that's not something to count on when recording audio. If you have windows at your location, make sure to close them. If your fridge is making a lot of noise, turn it off, but don't forget to turn it on again when you're done. If there are other people around you, tell them to be quiet while you record. If there are noises that you can't control, you must wait until they are gone or choose another place or time for recording. Speaking volume. You and your actors or guests need to maintain an adequate volume while you speak. Some people speak softly, so they may need to project their voice more, and if possible have the microphone closer. Other people speak loudly, so they may need to control their voice more and if possible have the microphone a bit farther away. A more common problem is that some people are all over the place in volume when they speak, unable to maintain a more constant level. Self-monitoring with headphones would certainly help them balance their volume output. In conversation, laughter can be quite loud, so the best thing is to get used to moving away from the microphone during those loud moments. Recording level. And so we reach the most crucial problem when recording audio: volume levels in your recording gear or software. Don't be one of the many people who never adjust the recording level and only pushes record. Also, try not to use auto levels if available. Try to always set them manually. Before you start recording, you should set levels by having each speaker say a few words while you adjust the volume or gain knob. It is very important that when doing this test speech, to speak at the same volume level that will be used during recording. If the person speaks loudly when testing and then softly when actually recording, the set levels will be useless. 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. If you are able to see decibel levels, aim for -20 to -12 decibels. If all your voices fall consistently in that range, you'll have perfect volume. People are too scared of the red area in an audio meter, in other words, the range close to 0 decibels. It's okay if your peaks or loudest moments fall in this range, as long as they don't surpass -1 decibels. Once you reach 0 decibels, the loud sound will be distorted and can't really be fixed. That's called clipping. Conclusion. Even if you aren't an audio expert, try your best to control these 5 basic issues and you'll record a good enough audio that you can use in post-production. I hope you found this video helpful. Tap the subscribe button and you'll be notified of all upcoming videos from the Self-Produced Audio channel.